Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be just a little short video of what you can do with these guys. I was going to put it together with the other video, but it was just getting too long. So I'll just make this a little separate one. Okay, this card's really good. Most people, they either play two or they don't play any at all. But I think it's just really good when you can open up this combo, because it's 5 free synchros that you can do with this. This and the level leader, and that's just too hard to pass up, because that's so much advantage with just 2 cards. And then when you're playing competitive, it's like that makes a big difference. When you just 2 cards can make all the difference, especially if you just need to draw this and there's a level leader engraved already, and all you do is just gotta go Drake Gekki and Twin Twister the back one, then you're free to go. And then that's just pretty much in reality just 1 card you drew and makes all that, plus Librarian and Accel. That's just insane. Okay, I've tried it in Synchrons, but it's just no room. Like, it means I would need to open with it, and the only time this really shines is when, in my opinion, is when you play these guys, because this is where the advantage is. And it's a common, which is, I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know. I would expect it to be a super or something. But anyways, okay, let's say for the video's sake, I mean, there's ways you can get the level leader into grave. You could like quick draw it. You could pitch it with quick draw, or like foolish, or 1-for-1 it. Pretty much those are the only times, or you could just, or by chance, you can mill it off tuning or something. But these are the only ways you can get it. If I were to play this in the Synchron deck, the only ways you can get rid of it is if you just have any of these cards. But let's say, for this sake, you just have like foolish, because that's the ideal thing you want to do. And it's at 1, so that's a shame. But with Dark Synchro, you played Greffer, so it's way easier to get to the grave. But yeah, let's say you open up just the Gofu, this and this. That is really good, because already that's when I think of this and this, I think of 5 synchros. That's just insane. So what you do is you send level leader to grave, and then you'll reduce his level, and then you'll go into, what am I doing? It's over here. You go into your sohaya, right? And then since it was synchro with a blackwing material, he becomes a tuner. So you'll level D once more, and then you do it again, and you go into another one. And then when it's a synchro summon, you can special summon an assault blackwing from your graveyard. Yeah, just any assault blackwing. So you bring this back, and then remember, this is still a tuner. So then you would level 8 again, and then you just go for the 3rd one. I mean, in reality, you really only do need 2, but it's just 3. It just makes it so you can draw more off Librarian. And then, okay, so this is still a tuner. So you level 8. And then you go for the accel. And this makes it more convincing to try and play Jar Everest, because it's really easy to get more than 5 cards in your grave. That. And then you'll use Jet's effect, and then you'll send Jet Synchron, and you'll boost his level, because this is me showcasing that you just having this top deck and that, and I just special summon it. So you're gonna boost his level because you have nothing to discard, and then you're gonna go for for Coral Dragon, and then you can level the Coral Dragon, and you're gonna go for charge, and that's gonna give you 2 cards. It doesn't matter what it is. Just gonna give you 2 cards. And then, since you still have Jet Synchron in your graveyard, and these guys in your graveyard, the good thing about this card is you can banish it and special summon a Assault Blackwing. That's an Assault Blackwing, but it has to be. It would have had to been sent there that turn for you to use that effect. So that's the only downside. But still, you're gonna use it anyways. So then you special this, and then it doesn't matter what you pitch. You just pitch something. You're gonna level 8. Oh, you pitch it for Jet. I'm going kind of fast here. You pitch for Jet, and then that's gonna give you the formula that you need to go into your Quasar. And then you draw another card. Doesn't matter what it is. You just draw it, and then this is your Quasar. So this is what I meant. Like, just that one card. If you like top deck it, that's just insane. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. But yeah, like, that's just really, really good. I've seen some people, like, I've seen a few videos of people playing the Dark Synchro. They play the Omega build, and they don't use these guys, and they use the concept of having 2 Coral Dragons and then having Librarian draw off those 2. I mean, that's essentially the same thing, except they're not as free. Like how do I say it? Like, I don't know. It's just a different route, I think. It's still good though. It's a good idea, because you're pretty much going you pretty much either play this or this, double Coral or double this. But I mean, I've been trying 3, and 3 is cool, because if I didn't have 3, I wouldn't have been able to have the extra charge warrior. I mean, let's say I played 2, I would only have what's I'm gonna call it. I wouldn't have a charge warrior. I would have had to have synchroed with the charge. So it would have been just like that, and this would just be engraved, and this wouldn't exist. I would level 8 that, and just Jet, and then just make a Quasar with that. But yeah, no, you could get away with 2. And that's just really, really good. But like, it all makes a difference is if you had 1 card in hand. Let's say you did have 1 card in hand, right? And you open up this and this, and it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so this is your 3 cards in hand. You're like struggling. You're against the ropes, and you're like, oh my god, I need something. You have this and draw this, or you have this and draw that. So what you do is you go, okay, special, you foolish, the level eater, and then you'll level it this. You go to your first one, right? You level it once more. You go for your second one, and then this activates, brings back this one, and then it's still a tuner because you synchro with the Blackwing. And you can go for your third one. Alright? And then right here, you go for the last one and you go accel. Right? And then this is your hand. And then with accel's effect, you will send Jet, reducing its level. So it reduces level by 1. And then you're gonna level 8 this guy. And then you're gonna pitch for Jet. Doesn't matter what it is. But first you go Librarian. Right? So you can't level 8 him. You're gonna have to level 8 Librarian. So you level 8 Librarian. it gets banished because you brought it back by its own effect. And then you go and you're gonna draw 2 cards. Bit distracting. And then right here, this is where you go for coral. Draw 1 more card. Devilly once more. So you draw 1, 2, 3. So you go 1, 2, 3. And then that's a lot of cards that you can do so many things with, depending on what you draw. And then you can still banish this, special this. You have Level Eater Engrave, and it all depends on what you draw. Is what makes the difference. And that'll just make it just way too insane. But yeah, that's pretty much that variant, that little bit of combo. That is highly considerable, but just I just can't find any room to put it in this build, seeing as I already like how the extra deck is. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that. I hope this was helpful. For those of you that have not been aware of this, yeah, that's just insane. Thank you for watching.